Okay, continuing on. Mike Griffin. This brings definitely some memories back. Some of these guys were playing before I joined the Navy, and I was avid baseball fan at Shea Stadium. Even after I joined and I was down in Virginia Beach from 81 to 84, I go to Tidewater to the farm for the Mets. And those guys knew how to play. Those guys were aiming to become big leaguers, and they knew how to play. Rich Gossage, Goose Gossage, is what his name became. That could be a pretty good trivia question, I guess. Dave Kingman, got a couple of them. And probably with the ding corners and stuff. It's probably why he's not in plastic. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. Maybe he wasn't worth anything at the time. 5 of him. Do not want those to fall. Actually looking for some of the key players that I might still have in this box and not out slabbed anywhere. Because I don't remember anything with a hat being slabbed or graded. I think I got these cards from one of my customers that couldn't pay me for the computer work that I did, and these cards probably came out of her shed because it loaded up the back of my Jeep like you wouldn't believe. No seat in the back of the Jeep, and it just she just gave me everything. And sometimes you fall into things like that, and sometimes you end up with so many computers that, oh yeah, Dusty Baker. So many computers you don't know what to do with, which is what I have. Son came up to me, my older one came up to me. He works as a contractor right outside Pituxent Naval Air Station. And he's a programmer, a Linux server programmer, Oracle database, I mean, Java, the whole works. Cecil Cooper, he's a smart kid. And I think they're really underpaying him, which is actually a good start for him. Anyway, he came up to me and says, "Dad, do you have a computer I can use?" I said, "What are you going to do with it?" And he says, "I'm going to put a Linux server on it." So I pointed to one to him. And I have Red Hat and Linux on hard drives, but he's got Linux server, I guess. And they're doing something to do with packets for Linux. I can manage packets with Windows, but not Linux. Dave Smith, let's see, 75 on him. I know sometimes when I talk about that stuff, nobody wants to hear. Let's see, Steve Gravy. Johnny Bench. I think I have one of these cards somewhere else. His name's kind of blacking out right there. But I don't think that's from moisture or anything. That's the way the card was made. I should take my other camera and actually show you how I'm doing this. Take a video of me going through the cards. I think that would be kind of cool. 75 on that. I just made a video on how to replace your car battery. And I really wish I got some sparks out of that. Some really good. Yeah, you know, one thing I don't do is a lot of comedy and something to really wake up the world. But I got to figure out something different. For my 500th video on YouTube, I want to really make it a big bang type thing. Something that really gets somebody to be viral. You know, that would be so cool to do. I just don't know what to do. Ideas would be great. But you know, I'm more of a serious guy than a comedian, I think. Sensitive guy, you know, I help out others. Gary Carter. That's a young Gary Carter too. 75 on him. Moving right along. Sorry I'm so quiet. I'd love to play some music in the background, like take me out to the ball game, but don't know. Hey, $1 on that one. Who is that? Don't know who he is, but he's worth $1 back in 2006. Lou Piniella. Sparky Lyle. A couple of them. Dave Kingman. Got a few in that. $1 there, a few more in that one. At least 2 or 3 in. A few more in that one. Each card $1 a piece. Wow. Got about probably $10 there back in 2006. Small jackpot. Got $1 there on him too. Both Mets too. That's weird. Mickey Hatcher. Still looking for some key players, and that's getting close to the end of the box. And for those people watching this that don't see the players they want, I do apologize. That's all I have, though. Seems like it was 75 up there for a card, 50 in the middle, and $1 toward the end for the cards. Because all the cards in plastic now have $1 on them in 2006. See it the same way here. Yep, $1. Yeah, you know, I do like baseball cards, but the main reason why I don't collect them anymore is how often can you go through a box, a $25 box of pennies, and find a 1997 double ear penny. That's worth $400. Okay, so I do like baseball cards because it just brings a lot of memories back. Yeah. And as long as I keep getting older like we all do, it is nice to look back at the older cards. If I get rid of any, it'll be probably 1990 and newer, I don't know. I like keeping all my I think I have 50s. I have the Senates, I know that. I don't know if they're 50s or 60s. Very early in my, I think that's like 1 or 2 in my many baseball card videos. Dave Winfield, Claudell Washington. So the last batch here. Hopefully some key players in this. And I don't think any of the key players are Mets or Dodgers. So I figure with all the plastic here, something. Here's Rusty Staub. That's a Met, but that's not really one of the key players either. Who are we ending up with? Yep, there it is. That's the last card. Hopefully you like the video, and stay tuned, subscribe, and see a lot more.